Hello, my name is Katie and I am the owner of Notary SWFL. And today what I wanted to go over is what you should do after you get your remote online notarization commission. You've done all your homework, you've done all your research, you've done all of your training and tests, you have all of your certifications, your E&O bond, your licenses, everything that you could possibly need. Now what? The first thing that I think that you should do is pick your platforms. So you can have, well, at least in the state of Florida, you can have as many platforms. Check your state guidelines. But you can have as many platforms pretty much as you want. You just have to let the state know. After you pick your platforms, make sure that you are very aware of the pros and cons of each one. So the pricing, what they are capable of, if they allow certain things like 2 signers, 1 device, biometrics, just a bunch of different stuff. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses. You want to just probably sign up to a couple different ones and see what fits best for you. And then after you do that, do a bunch of practice tests. I would like for you to do the practice as a signer and then practice as the notary. But do it a bunch of different times. Send it to friends, send it to family members, send it to yourself through a spam account. That way you're not bugging your friends and family all the time. That's what I do. That way you can know what is the hang-ups that sometimes people get when they're going through these processes, just because it is technology and it's different for everybody, and you want to be able to kind of guide people through that process, and you also want to know what you're doing when you do your first notarization. Definitely do your practice. The other thing is to start what I call is pitching. Start explaining what it is that you do to everyone. I am a fairly social person. I just go out to networking events and everywhere. The natural question is, oh, what do you do? I explain what I do all the time, but it's nice to have a little bit of an elevator pitch. Mine is, I'm a remote online notary. It's a bit of a combination of Zoom and DocuSign combined on a secure platform. We do everything remotely, and then takes about 15 minutes. Make sure that you have your cards once you start telling people what it is that you do, because they usually are like, oh my gosh, I needed you yesterday. And so just have your cards on hand. I lost track of what I was about to say. Oh, what you should do when you first start out. So make your pitch as far as get used to how to do everything. Get your script ready and know how to say it, so that way you don't sound like a robot when you're first saying it. Hi, my name's Katie. I'm a remote online notary in the state of Florida. I'm authorized to notarize documents online for use nationwide. Before we proceed, do you understand and consent to having me conduct a remote online notarization in Florida today? So that one. Go through, make sure that you have all of the questions that you are legally obligated to ask, and then just have that in your back pocket. I printed it out and had it on the side. You can also pull up another screen so that way you don't have to carry around a paper all the time. Just to have that on hand. Then I would just start marketing. I would market to the title companies. Just go out to your local title companies and say, do you have a remote online notary already? I would love to be put on your vendor list. If they already do, I would say, great. Take my number, take my information, just in case anything changes, take their information, and then add them to your CRM list, which is a customer relationship management list. And if this is a foreign language to you, reach out to me, because I do a lot of different one-on-one calls with people, and I can go into a little bit more about CRM, sales funnels, and automated triggers. So those are all fun things to talk about, but it is important for your business. That way you can kind of put things on autopilot without having to deal with all of the back-end stuff, which makes me cringe, but that's fine. It's important for your business. Anyway, we're all gonna do it. That is pretty much where I'm going to leave it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm making a community. I don't know if by the time that I publish this, if I will have that ready yet, but I just kind of wanted to make a little bit of a spot for us to answer any questions, just kind of have everybody that is in a growth mindset to be able to build skills, bounce ideas off each other, brainstorm, and then help each other, because I always need witnesses. I will be linking that in the description box below because by the time that this is out, it will be built. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.